Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Check this little thing right here out. This TD box has a real computer in it, and not a low-end computer either. Actually, quite a bit of processing power in this little thing. It is the Panova series mini PC. I'm going to switch my glasses out. For some reason I'm having a hard time seeing today. All right, here we go. This thing looks so cool. Now I actually have an old one like this that I use in the garage, but this one here is way more powerful than that. That one uses an Intel Atom processor, and this one uses an AMD processor, and quite a potent one too. We'll get into all the specs here in a minute, but this is pretty darn cool. The technology has moved along. Now I have up here in the studio, I've got a PC tower, because I have to have a pretty fancy graphics card in order to edit videos, which was something I didn't realize when I became a YouTuber, was how much money you would spend on computer components just so you could edit a video. All right, here we go. And like a laptop, you have a PC power supply like this, so like a laptop power supply. Specs on that: 19 volts, 3.42 amps, drawing about 64.5 watts, okay? HDMI cable. There's like a mounting bracket for the back of your monitor, so if you want a really tight, compact setup, you mount this thing right to the back of your monitor and be done with it. I'm not going to do that, but let's take a look at the box itself. And so, vents on this side, vents on that side, vents on this side. There's even a small vent along the very top of this. And then the bottom, we have our fan, so you wouldn't want to put this on a carpet or on something that's going to cause it to get a reduced airflow. This is the KAMRUI E3B. It's got 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive. That would be a M.2. And the CPU is an AMD Ryzen 7, and it's the 7730U. That's a big step up. So my PC that I actually edit videos on does not have a processor this fast in it. It has a Ryzen 1700X and NVIDIA 1660 Super 6 gigabytes. So that's how I edit my videos. But here we go. All right, so on the back of this thing, 4 USB 3.2. It does have a LAN port, but it has a sticker over that says, "For faster setup, avoid LAN instantly. Connecting might trigger long updates, delaying desktop access." Interesting. Then it has a display port and an HDMI port out, as well as the power on the back. On the front, 2 more USB 3.2s and a USB-C. I'm happy to report it does have a mic out, or a earbud out, probably a combo. And then our power on and off button is right there. So what I'm going to do, and I haven't done a computer review. I've done some laptop upgrade stuff like that with y'all, but this is the first time I've had one come out of the box. But I want to give you an idea of what the performance is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get this installed here, unplug the computer that I normally use up here, plug in the keyboard and the mouse and the monitor. We'll get this thing loaded up, and I'm going to download a program, 2 programs really. First one is called Benchmark something. It's a website that you can do it there, and it's going to go through a whole bunch of benchmarks on this, and I'll show you the results of that. And the second one is, while I'm doing that, I'll get I think it's called Screencastify or something like that. But those will be the only programs that are running on this while I do these tests, okay? So let's head on over to the table, and we'll get the computer hooked up there, and I'll show you what we got. Let's do it. All right, boys and girls, she's loading up right now. And we're going to take a look at this thing right from the start. I won't bore you with setting up Windows 11 and all the rest, but it does come preloaded with that. You just got to set up your account. All right, and just a short hour later, all the stupid updates, we're in. Let's go ahead and take a look at this PC here so you can see what we have. And we got 1 terabyte of onboard storage. We have a 500 megabyte AMD Radeon graphics card. We have 16 gigabytes of 3200 speed memory, and we are rolling with a Ryzen 7 7730U with Radeon graphics at 2 gig. Right on. 64-bit operating system. Windows 11 Pro is what it comes with. And today's the day. course, there's tons and tons and tons of stuff that it wants to do updates for, but we're going to skip all that. We're going to go into Microsoft here. That's the only program we're going to download onto this computer, so she's running at peak efficiency. Right, we're going to download that. Open that up. And we'll run this to see what kind of power this thing puts out. What's the problems? Monitors, not happy with the monitor. Let's do the benchmarks and we'll get her going on here. This will take a little bit of time to run, but we'll let it run. You guys can watch this and see what is happening as it happens. This is a great little program that's online. Does all kinds of cool stuff. And it's a good way of figuring out if you have a setting set wrong. I'm guilty of that myself. I had a RAM set wrong on the computer I use for video editing, and I had plenty of RAM, but it wasn't utilizing it properly. A couple of quick Googles later, and I was able to figure out how to turn on, RAM optimization or whatever it was. But hey, it makes a big difference. If you got something set wrong, suddenly it'll work. And there we go. So we're all set. You go ahead and open this up, and it'll give us an idea. So here is what we got. All right, not a gaming system, it says. Very low score. Okay, so an RTX 5070 would be top of the line. My big computer has a 1660, so this is way, 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 way more powerful than anything I currently have. Probably similar to the 1660, I would say. About average for your SSD drive and a solid state drive. 16 gig of RAM, Windows 11. And it's got a good single core results. Not bad. So for desktop use, not bad. For workstation use, I mean, not great. Gaming, not great. And that would be workstations and stuff and gaming. You're talking about having a dedicated GPU, and that's where, okay. So we also have some issues here where because it's doing 80 billion updates over here, that's probably half your problem. But Ryzen 70 is running 80%, so it's right up there in the good stuff, right? I mean, it's an 8-core processor with 16 threads. Radeon graphics, I mean, if you look for what that graphics card is capable of, it's built in on this. And it's right up there at the top, so not bad at all. M.2, 1 terabyte drive, right? Somewhere right in the middle there. I'm happy with that. And then your memory, this is where we're having an issue. So again, here's the same thing I had on my other computer. You got to go in there and change some of the BIOS settings. Once you enable that, that thing will shoot right back up. That's about it. I don't really know what else I can show you on this thing. Yeah, I did try to set up 2 copies of it. Windows 11 pre-installed, not bad at all. And having a 1 terabyte drive, especially an M.2 drive, is really nice in the modern era, because a lot of times they're shipping with 500 or even 256, which is because of the RAM prices being so high. Now, I would have loved to have seen a model that they do offer it that has 32 gig of RAM, but with RAM prices being what they are and trying to keep this thing relatively affordable, they kept it at 16. Of course, 16 runs just about anything you want to run in the modern era. It's just eventually you might have to upgrade maybe in 5 or 6 years when things get bigger. I guess that'll do it, my friends. I'll leave a link to where you can get one of these things, and I'll see you next time. Take care.